Hi, it's Wilma, and this is Wilma's Cross Stitch. Coming to you from Saskatchewan, Canada, and it's October the 2nd. Before I get started, just want to thank everyone who has liked and subscribed to my video. And welcome to new visitors to this video. Glad to have you here. This is Flosstube number 4, so I thought I would start with my WIPs. Oh, just by the way, this is the third time I've started this video because my camera wasn't at the right angle and you could hardly see my face. So here we go. Flosstube number 4. Let me get my WIPs. I'm just going to put them back here and I'll have to turn around as I get them because I decided to stand so you can see me better. So the first one is a stitch along by Tiny Modernist, and it is on her website, and here it is. I've got the first 4 done, and it's a 14-part series, and every week we get a new series. I'm behind on this last week's series, and next Monday another one comes out. So yes, I'm a little bit behind. Next one is Satsuma Street Stitch Along. And this series is 6 parts. It comes out once every 2 weeks. The first part was the Nutcracker and the Sled, and now I'm working on the second part. And this too I'm behind on, and I think I'm getting another part on Friday, so there you go. But I'm enjoying them, so I'm just going at my own pace, fast as I can. So there you go. That was the second one. Now the third one is, what does it say? Log Cabin Christmas Little House Needleworks. This was a birthday start that I started, and it is a 9-part series. 9-part series, and this is how much I've gotten done so far. I've gotten the first row with the borders, and now I'm working on the first block. It has a squirrel in it, and there's a wagon that's being stitched, and there'll be more in that block. So I'm making some progress on it. So those are the 3 WIPs that I wanted to show you so far. And since the last Flosstube, I have been getting ready, and then have gone to a retreat. Just going to look at my notes a little bit as I share about the retreat. So the retreat happens twice yearly in southern Saskatchewan. It's small. It has 24 participants. Words are difficult. We sit at long tables, and all the tables are interconnected so we can all see each other. It's really nice. So we get to not just talk to the person who's sitting next to us, but we can talk to everyone in the group, basically. It goes on went on from Wednesday noon to Sunday noon. Some people come for the whole time. Some people come less, all depending on what they can do. We do stitching, we talk, we do some fun games. There's a garage sale table, which I bought something at, which I'll show you shortly. There's a show and tell table. There's a small exchange, which I participated in this time. And then there's a mystery exchange, which I didn't participate in. On the last evening, on the Saturday night, we have a floss game where we all bring 5 skeins of floss, and we roll the dice, and the floss goes either right to the left, to the center, or you get to keep it. And at the end of the game, whoever has the last person with some floss wins all the floss. It's lots of fun. It's great. So, like I said before, my nose is itchy, sorry. Like I said before, it's a small retreat, and so there aren't many vendors. We have a bag person. Her company name is Otter Rows, and she comes once a year. She comes in the fall. She doesn't come in the spring. She comes once a year, and we love buying her bags. They're wonderful, and I bought some, and I'll show them to you later. There's also the organizer. She also designs under the name of Needlework Adventures. So those are basically the two. And then we have the garage sale table, so there's some miscellaneous stuff there too. So I always bring more projects than I can do. That's just the way I roll. And so I brought the Stitch Along Tiny Modernist, which I worked on, the Stitch Along Satsuma Street, which I worked on for a while, and then I worked also on Log Cabin. And those are the three projects I worked on while I was there. But I did bring some others, so I thought I'd show you the ones that I brought with good intentions of doing something, some stitching, but it just didn't happen. Let me get them. So the first one is a sampler. And I have a number of samplers in my WIPs, but I have decided that I want to get this sampler done. So I'm going to just work on this sampler until it's finished. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Here, this is better. There. And it's from Blackbird Designs, What Remains is Love. And I was going to work on it, but I forgot Oscar Week's thread. I probably had borrowed it for another project, took it out. So, yeah, I'll be working on it in the next week or two. So, there it is. And I'm doing it on an Aida, unlike the model on the chart. But it's looking quite nice, and the colors are working well with this Aida color. So there's that one that I didn't work on. Just put it down there. Things are going to start flying if I don't watch it. And then I got this project folder. The bag lady made it for me, arranged for it in advance, and she had it for me when I got to the retreat. And I'm putting all my, see how I can do this. I'm putting all my ornaments in there. And one just fell, but that's okay. On this side, I have classic Colorworks threads with a chart from Stitching with the Housewives. And then on the other side, I have some other projects that I'm doing. Let me just pull them out for you. I dropped one, so I'm going to pick that one up. So I've got Merry Minis, and that's a project I'm working for myself. Sign for myself. And then I have two other charts I want to work on the next little while. This one, Primrose Cottage. And this one, I got that at through a D-Stash site on Facebook. And so I want to do those for other people for ornaments. I like stitching ornaments as gifts for other people. And then here is another project I didn't work on. It's been in my WIPs because I'd like to make some progress on it. That hasn't really happened. Hands-on Design Celebration 2. It's 12 designs, January through December, and I want to do it on one piece of fabric. So I have not got much done on it. I don't even know you call this a start. Let me find it. It's very small. I was testing out the fabric and a floss for a border. So there you go. That's not much, is it? Is that a start? I guess it is. There's some stitches in there, but there's not much done on it. So those are the things that I brought with me, and those are things that I'd like to get done in the next little while. So, haul from the retreat. Let me start by getting the bags. And I'm standing because when I was sitting, I didn't have a good position on my face. You could hardly see it. So here's the first bag. And that's what she did on the inside. Here's another bag I bought. You know, I need lots of bags because I got lots of projects. So there you go. I love this one, Teresa Kogut fabric. I may have to look for a Teresa Kogut Halloween project. I don't have one. I might have to buy one. And then here's more Teresa Kogut, and it's a very big bag. And that's what's like on the inside. I'm going to be able to get, let me go back further. I'm going to be able to get many projects in this bag. So that's one of the things I purchased. Hold on. So I also got from the garage sale table, girl was selling scissor fobs. So she made some for herself and then she made some extra, so I thought that one was cute. I'm going to use that on Little House Needleworks project when I do that one because it's an animal, it's a fox. And this is cute. And then here's a little frog for frogging. I don't know if I want to use that. I don't want a frog. Frogging, taking out your stitches. Okay, and then here are some things for, you put them on the ends of your scissors. So I got, they're all Christmas, of course. Girl was giving them away, so I picked 3 Christmas. That one. That one. And this one. Now, what else do I have to show you? Oh, yes. So for the exchange, I don't think I showed this to you yet. I got this as a mug mat. Isn't it cute? She's sweet. And what was the exchange I did? I took a chart from the Primrose Cottage 12 monthly book where it has all the a pillow for each month. And I did the pumpkin, and I made it into a biscornu. So, and that is, that's the exchange. And then at the garage sale, I picked up this chart. I've seen it on the Crochet, it's a Crochet Go-Go chart. It's called A Winter's Day. And I had seen that on their website, and I was thinking about getting the PDF. Glad I didn't get it, because I was able to get the chart. And then also Halloween Tiny Town. I have a lot of tiny towns, but I didn't have this one, so I thought I'd pick this one up too. Both those charts are not going to get stitched for quite some time. So, what else? Oh yes, I want to talk about frogging. You'll see a few different things related to frogs. Let me just show you the bag that we got from the organizer and what was in it. So, let's see. So we got an orange Halloween bag, and in it she put instructions or information about the next retreat. She gave us some tea. She gave us a frog thing, and there was also another little frog scissor fob thing, a different one than that one, but I can't find it right now. Anyway, and she gave us one of her charts. She designs charts, so did the frog. So we've got this thing in our retreat about frogging. We have a frog that goes around the room, and if you have to take out your threads, you get the frog. And then once someone else frogs, you bring the frog over to the other person. People don't like having the frog by their table. But anyway, that's the way it goes. And sometimes people frog and they don't get caught. But I won't tell you who that is. So I'll keep that a secret. So, what else do I want to say? Oh, yeah. In addition to doing Flosstube, I love watching Flosstube. And I was watching Fat Quarter Shop Flosstube the other day. I'm a few days late because I was at the retreat. And I saw a new project that's coming out, a Lori Holt chart. Let me get my iPad. Oops. Here we go. See, there's the chart. It's called Garden of Quilt, series of flowers. It looks like quilting patterns. And you can get it as a chart or you can get it as a PDF. She also has a floss pack in the hand-dyed colors. So since I'm in Canada and there's a Canada strike, I'm not going to be getting the floss or the paper copy, but I thought I might do the PDF. So let me just show you what I have found for supplies that I have for this project. You can't get the project yet. I think the chart's available the middle of October, but I saw the floss pack and the flosses are listed on the website, so I pulled the ones I had, and I have all of them except for 4. And there's one eggshell, which I'm probably going to change to B5200, because these are the fabrics I have to choose from. This is lamb's wool Ada, and this is white chocolate. And I really think the white chocolate is going to be too light, even if I use B5200. So I think I will be using, I'll put this one, white chocolate, down. I think I'll be using the lamb's wool. And I think that will look nice with it. The color is looking a little bit different than it is. It's a little bit more softer brown anyway. So I'm thinking about doing that. Yes, it isn't a Christmas project, but yeah, it looks a lot of fun to do. So something about me. As you saw, I brought lots of projects with me to the retreat, and I always do that. I always bring more projects than I am going to do. But that's just the way I am. I am not a light packer. So, the fun thing about the retreats, is you get to see different products, designs. You talk with each other about different ways that you organize your floss and your fabric and stuff. And so that's always, that's nice. And I found out a little bit of an unusual thing to do when stitching. We get, the organizer brings in a box of chips, the Halloween-sized chip bags. And we have snacks. We'll have a bag of chips or whatever. And there's always cheesies in that box, but I've never had the cheesies because my hands are going to get dirty and it's going to get on my cross stitch. But I saw someone in the group eating the cheesies, and I thought this was neat. And she calls the thing she uses to eat the cheesies cheese pods. So let me just show you what she does. Here are our cheesies. Here is our pods. And we all can probably find one of these somewhere. And then she just takes them out like this and pops them in her mouth. So there you go. There's a little tip for a snack if you really like cheesies, but you also want to cross stitch. So, as we've been talking about retreats and talking about an in-person retreat, I thought I'd just share about a virtual retreat, a retreat that I have gone to many times. It's organized by Lindy Stitches. It's called Jingle Balls, and I thought I'd mention it because it's only 84 days till Christmas, and it's the first weekend of December, and there are 11 designers who have classes. And 2 years ago, I've gone for the last 3 years, and 2 years ago I did a class with hands-on design and had a great time. It was a great class. Last year I just went to some meet and greets, and I went to the shopping hall because yes, they do. They have stitching rooms, they have a shopping hall, they have a meet and greet. So it's a great opportunity to go to a retreat if you can't afford to go to a retreat in person. Your schedule doesn't work, or you got family commitments or work commitments. So I thought I'd just share about that retreat, that it's a great opportunity to go to something like that. And you do get to meet people. Even if it's online, you get to meet people. Just like we meet people online here at Flosstube. So that's it for today. And it was good seeing you and being here and sharing about what I've been doing. And until next time, happy stitching.